Hey guys, Travis here on week 10 of the LCS, joined by a very special guest who has come all the way across the ocean to visit. That's Mr. Panky himself, formerly of Team Curse, now unaffiliated. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm enjoying the Los Angeles weather.
Yes, it's very nice. It's very nice. Very windy. What are you doing here?
I came for a bit of fun. When IPL6 got cancelled, that was my trip to America for a while. 21st birthday came up, got a bit of cash in, so yeah, I'll come and visit. I was at EU LCS Super Week for week 5, I think that was. So week 10, why not? I'll come to the NA one.
So Nick Allen crushed your dreams too whenever he canceled
Yeah,
IPL6.
basically. Yeah, Nick Allen is the bane of esports.
That's pretty much true. So let's talk about this because now you've been to the EU LCS, you've been to the North American LCS, and obviously you're on Who's League. You're a purveyor of esports information and League of Legends specifically. What do you think of the North American LCS right now?
I love this studio. I mean, they both have their perks. I mean, the live crowd in EU, it's a nice touch, but just the extra toys that Riot have here to play with, just the proximity to the office is good fun. And the way they're trying new things, a lot of people don't realize there's like 3-4 different changes that go through for every broadcast. And there's just something new. It's minor things, but it's something new every time. Right. The fact that they have all those resources to play with gives it something more. Yeah.
Because over in EU, that's like IEM show, right?
Yeah, it's ESL that run that one. So, I mean, they have their toys, they have years of experience, so it's there and it's polished, but they don't have quite as much room to play with because they've also got to wait for like Riot's approval and everything they get. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I mean, they're not as free to do what they want.
I'm gonna get criticized because I said IEM instead of ESL. Because they like ESL produces IEM, and so it was just I know the difference. Just so that they don't get angry at me. So, what have you thought of the game so far over here? I mean, I know just the beginning of week 10, but you were here a little bit last week as well. So, what do you think about as someone who watches both EU and North American games? What do you think?
I still personally prefer the EU one, only because I'm more invested in the EU scene as personal. I know the players more personally. I can view the time zone a bit better. I've normally missed like the last 2-3 games every week of NA because I just fall asleep. Yeah. But no, I mean these week's games have been fun. We've had some really close ones. I mean Curse versus GGU just finished downstairs. Right. So it's still very exciting, and the production value just goes through the roof. I mean, you've got Jat and Kobe with analysis. You learn so much. Yeah.
What do you think of just the I don't know, like what's been your the coolest thing that you've had since you've come over here? It doesn't even have to be in the studio, right? Like just being over here in Santa Monica with where so much of the stuff is headquartered. I know right now you're thinking of a bunch of really cool things that you can't talk about on camera because I know you're a very dirty man. But tell me what that you can say on camera. What has been cool?
On camera, Disneyland.
Okay,
no, I've wanted
a very family-friendly answer.
I've wanted to live in Los Angeles since before I visited, and then came out here with Curse for World Finals and visiting after Vegas for IPL and back. There's no one thing that I've particularly shone out for me. I just love Los Angeles as a whole. Hopefully I can end up living here one day, but we'll see.
If you could take one thing from EU LCS and their studio or whatever you want and bring it over here, and then one thing from North American LCS, again, studio, whatever, and bring it over there, what would it be?
I'd bring the live crowd over from EU, but you'd have to buff the numbers up a little bit. Okay. And I'd take the awesome interactive big touch screen back to EU.
Oh, you think that's pretty good?
Yeah, I love that. The fun, let's say, you can have with it, and just the extra explanation you can portray once you've got that to draw on.
You just want to be able to draw a penis on the screen.
That's not what I meant at all.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, all right. So let's talk about because you are unaffiliated right now. Do you have anything in the works that you can talk about? I feel like you probably can't talk if you do because that's how these things tend to go. But for people that are big Panky fans, I think there's 3 of them. What can they expect from you in the future?
I've been saying there's stuff in the work for a while now, and unfortunately, yes, it's taken a lot longer than I had originally hoped for. But there's a couple of different names mixed in there. It's not just set in. So everyone's asking every time it comes up is when you Riot. I mean, we've had players. Reggie was the first when I walked in downstairs. Are you working for Riot yet? There's different names in there. It's not just one, but hopefully we'll see something before the second half of the LCS.
So I'm sure you have a bank account that is slowly all that curse money just slowly dwindling out of it. I can. All right. Any final things you want to say towards the end of the interview?
It's odd having an interview and not having to shout out sponsors.
Yeah, I know.
So, no, actually, other than thank you for taking your time to do this.
What about, like, like fans or friends or family, or you don't just have to shout out monetary like required things. You're like, no, there's no one.
When you said that, I immediately thought, shout out my granddad. But that's because he paid for the trip to come here, so it's kind of a fun.
So you only care about giving a shout out because he gives you money? This is the kind of evil man that I knew you were, Panky.
Suddenly realized I'm quite shallow. That's sudden realization. I'm learning a lot about myself on this trip.
Meanwhile, I'm getting a call right now from Slasher. Slasher? Hi, I'm in an interview right now with Panky. Can I call you back? I'm doing an interview right now. Yeah, can I call you back after that? All right. All right. That seems like a very good way to end this interview. Very professional. Thanks, everyone, for watching. This is Travis with Panky on Week 10 of the LCS. I got to call Slasher. Check out all of our stuff at gamespot.com/LCS.